It's the National Football League on it.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson looking to throw right away. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground. And Lamar Jackson, for all the talents of escaping pressure that he possesses, he was helpless to do much of anything there. He had no chance. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled in.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here comes Grant on the return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Faking the give. Now Watson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Jackson now off the bootleg. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to do. Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Does the big boy have the juice? And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And how about the big boy showing off the wheels?
Let's face it, anybody who watches a game, even if it goes against your team, when there's a big man with the football, everyone locks in.
All eyes.
Everyone locks in, and the rumbling, you can feel it all the way to the upper reaches of the stands.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And that is incomplete. This defense, Charles, really playing well in that win a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. After 1-7-0. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Now Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Singletary again, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run.
I'm sorry, bro. No.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Bro, come on, y'all.
So apparently some grabbing in the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. To throw again on second down. Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Dobbins. Spinning his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come and have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And got his man complete. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. They'll run with Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jackson on first down. Open man is Duvernay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. To throw is Jackson. He's going to air one out. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there. Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Again, Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the third. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first. Now Watson. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To the air yet again, Watson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Man, I'm
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. On play action, they'll throw. Incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Throwing is Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose for the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back. Drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there.
Interception just to fumble it back.
Inside the 35.
Chubb fumbles the ball. This fucking rain games.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. Now it's Jackson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Tucker's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted.
Wow.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right?
No, man, get off the fucking block.
He's going to be sacked at the 23-yard line. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. A give up the middle to Singletary. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And again, it's Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
What's the point of
sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now a 3rd down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Desmond King picks it. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay from a yard out. And the Ravens are closing in on a 3rd straight. So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Watson. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Make a basic fucking throw.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland 1st. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Watson looks to throw again. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
Now you want to offer and throw accurate. Man.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
This shit crazy.
And mark him at the 5. To throw is Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Now
he'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy...
Who I got on my schedule this week? All computer games. What?
Since my third album, I wasn't really taking large advances from the recording companies. I was recording the albums myself in my own studio. So the way I looked at it, I owned the work because I paid for it. And I did all the work. I created it, so I felt like it should belong to me. That said, the companies felt otherwise, and they would always hold this contract up and say, well, you signed it. And I say, well, I understand that. It's not like I want to leave. I just want to, talk about this thing and see if we can't make it more fair. Of course, they wouldn't change, because if they changed, they wouldn't really exist. And that's kind of the situation we're in right today. They're not going to exist. It shouldn't be a situation where they own the album or the work. We're talking about intellectual copyright. Ultimately, it keeps us apart, and it keeps the people in power in charge of us. So ultimately, we're going to have to learn how to be together and become one people. What I've been doing recently is studying the scriptures as deep as I can, so that that's what gives me the optimism. And I would advise anybody, if you want to feel like there's some hope in this joint, since my third album,
Baby, did they send a note out to you guys? Hey, did they tell you did they send out a note talking about doing the rugs today?
Doing the what?
Doing what they're doing downstairs. They sent out a note for that?
I think they sent an email or something.
What did it say?
That's the one that remember last week they said turn the water off.
Yeah.
So, because we were saying something about why the heater went out that one time.
Mm-hmm.
So on Friday, December 2nd, we will begin jam hacking the first floor of 8120 building to make repair to our mainline plumbing. We will be doing every building on the property, and we'll be sending out announcement prior to the start of each building, because they didn't do the hamjacking last week.
No.
So on Friday, Jay Hart's will start prepping at 8 o'clock and will begin actually working at 9 a.m. The water will be temporarily shut off while they work on the main drain. Plan on the water off until 3 p.m. They will also have to enter our first floor unit and remove the toilet during this process. The entire process should be finished by 5 p.m. And then several days later, the carpet on the first floor will be reinstalled. And that's when it was talking about the towing and stuff too, but it's only in the other building. But there's no snow to be plowing right now, right?
No.
I don't see. And that was last week.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left.
Yeah. 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 the nigga on the boat too. Looking ass. You ringing, baby? Okay. Like, hang up on them? Oh, look, you tell me to tell you when it's ringing, baby. I don't know what you want from me. Tell me when it's ringing.
I mean, if that's not offer something.
I'm gonna go have some music like that. Nope.
Yeah, open that bottle.
Yes. You gonna show the net? Give me. Flunkies. What? I didn't turn that light on. Okay. I'm surprised you're out here in a towel and not your robe. Did you come to get some? Come here. Come here.
What you want?
What you mean do once? What?
Why your hands so cold?
Because I've been out here. It's cold. The heat off?